Hello there, everyone. Is I Chrono Yagami, and I got something for you. And this is a little something. I am actually going to tell you. You guys can actually learn about me. Along with my camera adjustments, content. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you guys about my habits. But here's the thing. It's hard for me to narrow down because there are subjects called weird habits. I would go with that, do that, but the thing is, I don't have a lot of weird habits, and some of the ones I do find weird, some you might not find weird at all. I'm just go from all the ones that I could think of. So let's go. So let's go. So let's go. Let's start off with something easy and no to most. As I do voices. Because I want to be a voice actor. It's a habit of mine where I will just talk in a different voice. Different voice or accent. And I can go as a snap of a hat. That was not intentional. I don't know. No one. Let's see here. What another one? No one is that I would just fiddle my fingers or just mess around with something. It's also due to my my autism, which I had to do, and the fact I cannot stay still. I constantly have to do something. I'm constantly doing something, even though I'm sitting down. Some part of me will do something. I will either mess with my fingers, my rings, my goggles, anything I have on me that could be that can be considered something I can mess around with to keep myself busy. I'll do it. Let's see. What is another one? Should I go to a weird one? I don't know. I'm trying to say my weirdest one. For I'm trying to say my weird. I'm trying to say. That's another one. I don't know if you consider a habit, but that's me. That's me. Stuttering. No. No. I don't want to use say what my weirdest one right up the back because I want to at least build up to it. But another one of my habits I have, and this was something that I have, and this was something I was raised. This has to do with how I was raised, and the person that raised me. Is when I would actually repeat something. So if you watch my other videos and you see me repeat something, multiple times, I will. It's because how I was raised. I was raised by my grandmother, and English was not her first language. Her first language was Thai, and and so to kind of help get our point across, she would repeat something, and it has nothing to do with the English technique, literature technique, repetition. Nothing to do with that. It just how she was. It just how and she raised me, so it affected me and how I speak. So yeah, I would repeat myself. What was another one? I think this would be a mind habit where just whenever I hear something ridiculous, my mind would immediately try to imagine it and how it does. It could be something like normal, like a slip up saying a word, or something completely, or it could be something completely ludicrous, like a Hermes battle cat riding on a unicorn, wielding a sword screaming, "All up on J-Cons!" That's the type of thing that can go through my head. I think that's kind of a habit too, and it's kind of sad. And it happened at the earliest age that I can remember. But I think I had suicidal thoughts as a kid because I remember like almost every single day, and this can count as a habit. But I would just think, because I would always imagine myself falling into a fire pit or bonfire, anything flame, and I would just lay there burning. Don't know if that means anything, but I consider that habit because it happens all the time. Whenever I'm sitting down, I'm trying to think, just lost in my thoughts, imagination. It would just constantly pop up. Yeah, I think I have a problem. Another one habit I have is that I constantly make bad jokes. Consider this in a Spider-Man case where, in like a bad situation, he will crack. Like both of us, when we're in a bad situation or a situation we kind of don't like to be in, we'll just crack a joke to try to lighten the mood. Yeah, it's I don't know about that. I think this could be another weird habit where I'll just pull out a random quote and try to use it as a joke or something. Sometimes different languages if I can. Can I think of what's another habit I have? I'm really thinking. No, that's a hobby. Oh, another habit I kind of have. And I guess it classifies as weird. It's unusual. Just if I'm walking around somewhere and I find something on the floor, and it's kind of interesting to me, I'll just take it. If it's just lying there and no one claim it or something, I'll just and I find it interesting, I just take it home. I've done that to him multiple times. Don't say this to my school or anything, but freshman year I found 3 bullet shells in a driver edge area of the parking lot. No, where you learn how to physically drive a car and stuff. Yeah, over there I found 3 bullet shells. Again, between you and me, I kept 2. I kept 2 and gave one to our school staff. School staff to take a look and see what's going on, because there's some shooting going on. I don't know. But as far as I know, I have 1 bullet shell left. Don't say anything. I think this counts as a habit. It's mostly due to one of my mental problems. Involves my ADHD, where I would start something like a project or idea. I would start it, and at some point, I would just lose all interest in it and just drop it. I consider that a habit. I guess I can consider that a habit because it happens to me a lot that it can be considered a habit. I never complete I never complete a full story. I would just get like half of it or still somewhere in the beginning, and at some point, gone, drop it. And what's really worse about it, my ADHD would say like, "Hey, you know that idea you had before? Let's go back to that. Actually, I just realized we just came up with more ideas for it. So let's give it another shot." Yeah. If I can't, then I guess we can just end it off with my weirdest one. Well, actually, no, not my weirdest one yet. This one here, it classified as another sad one, because it's kind of how my mind works. Before I do a video or do anything creative, I just get myself sad, because apparently I'm more creative when I'm sad. I don't know how that works or anything. It just happens when I'm sad, or just down or feeling down. I'm full of ideas just hit me, and I don't like that, because I don't want to be. That would mean that for me to be creative, I'm always trying to make myself sad. No, I don't want that. I don't know if I can. Is there any way around it or not? But it happens, and so if I want so unless I figure something out, for me to be super creative and stuff and come up with different ideas, I have to be sad. Let's end this off with let's end this with a sad, not a sad one, but my weirdest one. Whenever I talk to, and my weirdest one is, I stare at people's lips. Now, let me explain. Whenever someone's talking, either I'm talking to them or watching them talking to someone else, I would just stare at their lips, because I don't know. I literally don't have an explanation for why. The only real explanation I can think of can work if I'm just watching to see how their lips move and how they pronunciate words. I think it's also tied to my other. Forgot one more. I eavesdrop. That's my birthmark. I don't know if you can see it, but if you're able to see like a blood dot on my ear right here, that's a birthmark, and it means I listen to people's conversations. If I can hear your conversation and make out what you say, I will listen. Whatever you want me to know or not, whether you know it or not, I will. If I can hear it, I will listen. But yeah, that and I stare at people's lips. Sometimes, and because of my strong imagination, I just imagine myself just pluck a kiss on them, whether it's male or female. Don't know why. I'm weird. Well, and that's come to call a video. Wait, hold on. Hey. Sit back down. Do not get that mouse or finger away from that video. The next video you're thinking of. No, I still have one more thing to say. You know that I started a contest. And I kind of said there's kind of no deadline, or at least there's no time. Well, there's no time limit. Well, that's just me saying that I don't have a specific. I don't have when should be the final day to submit it. So, yeah. So I would just set no time limit or something, just to say that until I figure out a time. That's it. There is no time limit. Just there is a deadline. Just do it whenever you can. If you don't know what the contest is, or what you need to do, all you have to do is draw a character that look like this. Pull back so you guys can see. You draw this character, Jaden Victor. In the pose you want, with another character of your choice, and background you want. So yeah, closer look. Do you see how he looks? He does have an amulet around his name that's red. He does have blue eyes. So yeah, draw him, and the winner gets the story written based off their own OC of their choosing, and I will write it. because I'm good at writing. So that's the prize. That's what you have to do. More camera adjustment to get the prize. The deadline is going to be October 10th. If you get, that's gonna be the final day to turn in your result. And if you don't know where, and for those of you, and if you missed last video where we announced where you can find me and where to send them, so you can send them to either my Facebook, my Discord, or Amino community I'm in. I don't have my own Amino. Well, I do, but not the part. I don't use it because I don't find it in any way gonna help me in any way. So yeah, so it does. For the Amino one, go to the flying ping and go to the chat, and go to the chat. Idiots Rest reboot. That's where you'll find me and Amino. The rest you can just go to my account. So yeah, all that, and with that, I'm Chrono Yagami telling you, if you haven't, put in a comment what habit do you have? It could be weird, sad, strange, or normal. I like to know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Now hit that video you want.